Rides here with my 2020 Yamaha TW200. In this video we're going to be going over some modifications that I've done for the bike and some future plans I have for this channel. And before we get started here, I just want to let you know that there will be links in the description for every mod that is here. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, I lied to you. There will not be a link in the description for two of these parts now. One of them is this rear rack. You can't buy it because my dad and I custom made it for my bike. It's welded together. It's mounted in 3 different places that makes it really strong. It's mounted here at the passenger peg, under the seat, and at these blinker mounts right here. So it's a really great rack. It's really sturdy. You could probably sit on it, but I wouldn't recommend it. And it's taken some cues from racks you can buy online. So the second custom modification that I've made to this bike is the seat bolts. The stock seat bolts are 10mm, and that's not really friendly for when you're on the trail and you got a dead battery. So they're lock wired into the frame just so if they were to fall out, they don't go anywhere. So yeah. The first modification that you can actually buy here are these Tux D-Flex handguards, brush guards, bash guards, whatever you want to call them. These are great, they're wonderful, they've protected my hands and my levers in many falls. As you can see, they have some battle damage here, and they're really great handguards. They're easy to install unless you have the stock bars, which I have here. Where they clamp, you're gonna have to shave away a little bit of material just to get it over this supporting bar. But other than that, they're great, and I love them. Now coming down to the bottom of the bike, we have these crater wide foot pegs. Now what makes these great is that they're super wide. The stock TW200 pegs are about half this width. So as you could think, it gets a little annoying when you have big feet and you're standing on them for a little while. So this is what makes them great. They're cheap, and the link will be in the description. Following the swing arm down from those pegs is this 47 tooth rear sprocket. Now stock, the TW comes with a 50 tooth rear sprocket, and this thing is geared super low. Stock. So the reason we decided to change the rear sprocket instead of the front sprocket is because it is way easier. To change the front sprocket, you gotta drain the oil, take that side cover off, and then change it, and then put it back on and fill it with oil. Kind of a pain in the ass. So this, take the rear wheel off, unbolt it, bolt the new one on, boom, you're done. This gives just a little bit increase in top speed and only a small decrease in torque. Makes it great for street riding, and it still keeps it good for trail riding. The most recent modification we have here is the ricochet skid plate for the TW200. The stock skid plate is made out of literal tin foil, so it's not good at deflecting rocks that you may or may not land on top of. The great thing about this one also is that it wraps around, so if any rock comes up here and wants to hit your stator cover, blocks it. So that makes that great. It's got great coverage, it's thick aluminum, so it's really strong, and I love it. So that is all for my TW200. I'd just like to talk about some plans I've got for the channel. We're gonna be trail riding. By we, I mean me and my dad. So you'll see some of those, maybe some probably moto vlogs. And yeah, I love this bike. I've had it for less than a year, and I've only got almost 1,000 miles on it, which is great. And for those of you wondering, if you even are wondering, if you're even there, what my dad rides, it is this big red beauty right here, and this is a 1986 Honda TRX 250R with a 330 kit on it, which this is just a beast. But anyway, that's not the main attraction. The main attraction here is the TW200, which I will be riding all the time, and I'm looking forward to making some content with it, and I really hope you enjoy. I'm Atlas, and goodbye, Internet.